fella here is an orphaned pigeon I found wandering and lost. I've only had about 15-20 minutes of contact, and yet he's already settled down. You see, there's the outside. Got the car door open. Give a hand away. He's just content to sit there. I've given him a drink, and I don't think he'll want another one. And got some bread crust soaked in water down him as an emergency. You have to gently push it in little bit by little bit, as he's a youngster. And most birds, you rescue them, they go berserk, they're terrified, they're thrashing around. They can't cope with humans at all with these things. Just like pets, really. Look at that. Okay, sentiment aside, look at that. Won't be long before he's preening himself. A bit messy in the front where I've been shoving little bits of food into him, but yeah, he's absolutely fine. That's a wild bird, isn't that amazing? I'm just content to sit there. Even more amazing thing is, you rescue a pigeon, feed it, look after it, it'll hang around. And then when it's ready to go off, it'll go and find a mate and become wild again, and it'll come and go as it pleases. Wonderful things, pigeons. Forget the comment rat with wings. That was said in a Woody Allen movie when Woody Allen was playing a comedy figure who didn't like any form of living creature. It was never meant as a derogatory comment. And the reason why they do so well around humans is that they live very nicely in all the rubbish that we throw into the environment, so we can hardly complain. I work at a big power station. You see, there it is. And in the 10 years I've been here, there's a cooling tower there. In the 10 years I've been here, I've rescued many an orphaned or injured bird, because popular press would have you believe that only wind farms can hurt birds. The fact of the matter is, anything we humans construct that sticks out of the ground is a hazard to avian life. And the result is they end up with casualties. And I've probably had 24 pigeons over the years that I've actually found and rescued. Some have flown off, some haven't made it and died. And there was a statistic going around where 3,000 birds died once when they crashed into a cooling tower on a power station that was shrouded in fog. A combination of weather conditions had blown them off course, and they smacked into a tower they hadn't seen in the mist while they were migrating. 3,000 birds dead. They must have been found all around the base. Not that particular cooling tower, I hasten to add, but one like it. Occasionally birds get caught in wind turbines, occasionally they get hit by aeroplanes, they get hit by trains and cars. Domestic cats kill far more birds than any wind farm, or power station for that matter. The ones I rescue are the lucky ones. I've seen these birds trapped against the air intakes that suck air into the fire to feed the boilers. It kind of makes me wonder if any have actually ever been pulled through the mesh and have actually ended up sucked into the furnace. So anything we humans do is a hazard to birds. Wind turbines are no exception. Oh, what a handy little creature. Its mum probably got mangled in the machinery somewhere, or taken out by the wildlife that lives in the grounds here, so it's now orphaned. Problem with power stations, of course, is that they're nice warm places with lots of little nooks and crannies, so the birds live there. And wind turbines are similar, especially the ones with the steel towers, like electricity pylons. They're not very common in the UK. The birds like to nest on the horizontal beams of the steel work, and then of course they jump off or they get chased off by a predator. Neither they or the predator bird forgets that there's a windmill going around above them, and they get taken out. Got a pair of peregrine wild falcons living on top of the roof as well, because there's so many pigeons. And when the pigeons want to get away from them, they fly round the main chimney, and I'm guessing it's because the falcon hasn't got the same turning circle as the pigeon. So the pigeons go round something in a tight circle, the falcons can't keep up with them because they're designed to go very fast in a straight line. Now, it's very easy to imagine that chimney being a wind turbine tower. If I was pigeons living amongst wind turbines, that's exactly what I would do. If I was attacked by a falcon, I'd want to get behind the nearest thing I could get behind very quickly, and that would of course be a wind turbine tower. And pigeons, being exceptionally clever birds, it's probably well aware of the very large windmill type thing whizzing round and round and round. But of course the falcon, he thinks it owns the sky and isn't therefore used to the idea of something in the sky bigger and heavier and more powerful than it is, charges after the pigeon blissfully unaware that there's a turbine blade going round, and wallop! Pigeon 1, falcon 0. Good luck to the pigeon, I'd say. Pigeon is intelligent enough to use a wind turbine as a means of defence against a predator, then good luck to it. The fact that one dead bird death will make the newspaper headlines if it involves a wind farm. Oh, bird struck by wind farm, national news headlines. 6 million birds die every year, I've been told, thanks to accidents involving human activities. I'm talking about collisions with power lines, collisions with aeroplanes, collisions with windscreens, buses, and all manner of other misfortunes that befall them. So one dead eagle at a wind farm isn't really something to get that excited about, however rare breed it might be. You know, seriously suggesting we not build wind farms because they might hurt birds. I think we should apply the same rules to power stations and power lines and buildings and houses and even planting trees, because occasionally I'm sure birds even fly into trees when they're not expecting it in fog and injure themselves. No, if we're worried about wind turbines injuring birds, then it would be a good idea to entirely level a whole landscape of the country so that there is absolutely nothing birds can fly into, be it wind turbines or anything else. Now, this little video didn't start off as a rant about wind turbines and birds. It actually started off as a simple testament to the incredible calmness and intelligence of a bird that's got enough brains to realise I'm actually trying to help it, even though it's only known me now for about a total of 25 minutes. Look, he's falling asleep. Bless him.